So I've discovered another lovely temple in Samirenteng, just east of Tejakula. This pair of Bali Lantang, these wonderful long houses in the Bali, Mula Bali Aga tradition. In the Cool Tower I've found a Bataka decorative king post support roof apex in the very Majapahit carving tradition, which one usually just sees on doors. It's very rare on a Bataka. This wall has survived, this old, almost East Bali looking wall. Very simple padaraksa there. We swing around into the first court with a pair of Bali Lantangs, wonderful mountain ranges of the northern slopes of Batur. Because up there just over the hill is Blantingan, and just down into the crater of the Songan. What a great colour scheme on this Gadong portion where they keep all the special bits and pieces of ceremonial wares, on this great little transom, this little air vent, very uniquely carved in a sort of lamak motif. Well, here's the first sort of pressed tin eave decoration on the kolong. Found a lovely side gate in this mushroom blush and white colour scheme that's so popular. Mad about those little corner bits. It's a great little Chandi Bantar. These Sangha Chuchuk made from dadap, quite rare. Base is tragically restored, but the boxes seem fairly original. Wonderful roof load of ceremonial umbrellas here. And so this is the oldest temple in Samirenteng. Siwalatri ada lagi.
Pas Siwalatri upacara cacakan itu dengan
cacakan, adu ayam jeki.
Besoknya lagi setengah hari ada. Habis itu dibawa kepada masyarakat, dijadikan lawang. Malamnya masyarakat ngibung semua.
Ngibung.
Tapi di sini kan khusus masyarakat sini nggak boleh lawang.
Lovely Bias Manala work, lovely proportions, but there's an ancient Bali gate form. What a classy piece of architecture. It's actually a Chandi Bantar with a roof on it, which is the old Bali Aga Bali Mula form. More of that interesting fretwork. That interesting Wayang style metal fretwork I first saw at Kuradang in Charik and Tejakula, but that's a beauty. What a wonderful pavilion. It's obviously just to keep the chickens out when they have offerings, let the air through. What a great design. Very smart. What's the back got? It's got a birdie on a mountain, like an old Donald Friend birdie. Wonderful roof. A bit worried about the once in 100-year hurricane here, obviously. They really tied down that top pot, the dore, which does have spiritual significance in these, a lot of these North Bali temples I've observed. What a great bit of architecture. Well, this is definitely number one in the book of funky shrines of Bali. And this is a very handsome pavilion too. They've got jaka wood. Look at that great signage. Now this is how ancient Frangipani should look, really healthy. 300-year old, and it's always the champaka and some nice big crotons. Beautiful garden. Tourist Lombok, all of the Sangha family house shrines used to have these, and recently they've been replaced, but this is a classic example of the Bali Mula school of architecture. More of these husband and wife priest figures. Another bird, at the bottom of the bird story in a minute. I've got a very good guide. This is the Kamulan with no roof. Very unusual. And all these amazing, rather Chinese looking cement roofs. They've still got their important dore. Pangong in the middle, Piasan over there. Oh, at the end of the big Odalan at the Pura Baleagung, which has connection to Balingkang, the great temple of the old Bali kings near Puncak Penulisan. So at the end of that festival they have to come here. What a great gate. They'll all be gone soon, these sort of vaguely Kung Kung style. That's what that mushroom blush is about. It's simulating red brick. Hadn't thought of that. What fascinating little lamaks, little aprons on the shrine boxes. Seem to be 2 containers of oil. Little containers full of arak and brum for the duration, for the gods to keep partaking. The great Ramayana panel in this Sangha. Morning tea time at my guide's house where they're restoring the shrines. We've got to have the gamelan music. So part of the reconstruction involves the replacing of the Turus Lumbung Kemulan shrine because it used to burn up. The leaves got dried and the dupo, the incense, made it burn, but they have to use the dud-up timber again in the new Kemulan. Here's a row of those unique lamaks of this village made of tikar material. So it's made from dried antal, lontar palm leaf. I'm tracking down the just restored main gate on the Pura Desa Bungkulan. Bungkulan famous for its gates, in the sort of Kubu Tambahan style. This one's still looking pretty good. It's a bit like delicate dental work. They're not actually replacing the paras, but they're just going over the top of the old shapes of the deteriorating paras with what they call bias manila, a very light cement plaster or a dense cement plaster. Hope they paint it all again. That'll help preserve it. Here it was just picked out on the outside. The inner court, heavily restored. Grotesqueries. Pretty amazing stuff though. That's about as dense and as outrageous as a Balinese shrine gets. Pretty screaming gold. Oh my god, they've got full-on Naga bandas on the Changawangs. No holds barred here. So we've got an extreme Naga Badawang Nala, one giant Naga, sort of something Nunkling, assortment of Sais and Bomas and Singers. Seems to be a white cow for good luck up there, a Nandi. 2 more Nagas and then a Tintir at the top. Just see through the beautiful ancient frame. Well, this Bali certainly gives Gordy a new name. Thought I'd seen the most beautiful garden. Wow, that's a beautiful Sai figure on the Kulkul. There it is. What a gorgeous one, very Javanese. Bit of great temple art here. This can be the opening shots for a short film on Screaming Singaraja. More for Screaming Singaraja. Puragade Pamayum with the monkey statues. So sweet Eddie Hinsler has directed me to Banyu Ning. And all the seniors at the conference told me you have to really look around. Well, I've discovered this Pura, this lovely temple. It's a rare example of a colonial Bulingi. Seems to be stuffed with masks. What's it got in there? Strange little mini barongs inside there. Right? You could do a book on the crazy kulkuls of Buleleng. Oh, another beauty. It's been a tribe of monkeys in this temple because they're everywhere ornamentally. So, pretty typical Singaraja style. Beautiful central Gulungkuri. Well, this temple, the Pura Desa Banyu Ning, certainly gives new meaning to freestanding pilasters. They're not only freestanding, they've got 2 alcoves for statues. They're rather wonderful statues too. Cool, the timber bit's still original, but the base has been a bit tragically restored. Main gate's rather lovely, but the suggestion of an even more beautiful main gate inside. Flanking 6 posters in the old Majapahit tradition as you go in. Oh, the fabulous main gate from the side. What a magnificent garden. 6 ancient frangipanos. This would have been a grass courtyard. Forget about the how's your mother flanking temporary gilt railings here. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, whoa. Another great freestanding pilaster, Padaraksa. Garuda with Malmana. The Pamurtian Garuda with Vishnu. Another lovely temple in the Buleleng style. The lovely red brick has been painted a strange red with some very interesting looking shrines at the top yet to be restored. The last 2 temples there had been really ruined. Well, there's a suggestion of some great shrines, but I can't get in. Very interesting. I can't get in, but I can only see suggestions of what I saw at Pura Dangin Charik and Tejakula. Very ornate gadongs. Next is the very beautiful Pura Subak Danginye Sunset. We have both the Kubu Tampan, what I call the Vajrayana roof style, the Gulungkuri, the Kuriagung, freestanding, pretty amazing. It's really quite unique. Beautiful wall on the left at the back of that pavilion. Very handsome gate. So I'm rewarded for my toils with this beautiful shrine in the Tarukan style that I could photograph a few minutes ago. It was locked. Love the colouring, pretty crazy. Unusual one, a very modern, screaming Singaraja style painted low shrines, all on this stepped look, quite a stepped pyramid. And Sawan. Interesting, they've got the old style of gate on a house, which is very unusual. Very high up, you won't have these. Another fancy gadong, interesting tumpang motif. Crazy freestanding padaraksas. Not a Gusti house. Interesting to find this very elaborate sort of sangha. What about the Chani Bantar inside the Padaraksa? That's a new one. Very unusual Taksu shrine over there, old Bali style. Completely screaming.